yellow staircase intro. I'm cooking beans. What do you think about me? Usually I cook beans in the kitchen, but I'm starting to stream outside the kitchen. The bean cooking room. Get your stoves up. There's food out. Who the hell left their food out? What the hell? What? That ain't mine. Come on now. My cup. New can opener. Good. That's just good. I got a spoon. These beans look very. There's no water in these bones. Look. Sometimes there's no water in the damn beans. Yeah, and I want to boil them beans. So. Do I not want? I don't think I want to put my phone on the. Is this? Yeah, the heat from the back. Why is my phone hot? Is there heat? This is some kind of heat, residual heat from back there. There's no water in these beans, so that means extra beans. All the lights are. Trying to watch that goddamn pan. Mustang guy comes in. I'm cooking beans and cheese, and I'm looking at this. Somebody's ready to make this. But I got this. And it should take up 425. Somebody's heating up the oven. When that oven gets hot, somebody's gonna come in here. Hey, you gonna heat up your bread? Yeah. I think my beans will be done in 3 minutes.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Do that for 10 minutes. Oh my God. Lower the heat.
You bake for 10, then lower the heat.
You start off at 445 and then you lower it.
What do you think about me? Vanilla cheese. About another 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Put the bread in the oven. Go. I suppose I sat for a minute, right? So 1 more minute. 1 minute. The hard part's getting the water out. About 30 seconds, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 27, 28, 29. Off. Okay. For insurance purposes, I turn the oven off. Gotta put the cheese in. Cheese. Yeah, it's been 10 minutes.
I just looked at the clock. I did look at the clock.
It was hot. damn, looks good. Girl. Running.
It's too warm and big bread.
I don't know how to bake bread. That's hard.
I'm broke and I got flour and so it's
That's a lot of flour. How much is that? About 10 ounces, maybe?
No, it's about 4 or 5 cups of flour.
4 cups of flour. I just eat my beans and cheese. Beans and cheese. How long did it take me to cook beans? 17 minutes? Not efficient. So I have to juggle the phone as a cameraman and a hot plate of beans and a cold cup of water with a can in my pocket. A can opener in my pocket. I can turn on the stove. I'm so proud of myself. Let's watch Caitlin Contreras. Of course, I'm gonna top this off with some corn tortilla, gluten-free corn tortilla. Guys, what should I do? Should I smoke or let the beans cool down? What do you think about me? What do you think about me? What do you think this episode's about? My radio was talking about Harlem Globetrotters. Bro, I was talking about Harlem Globetrotters. WCW is posting state patrol matches today. I was asking for state patrol matches yesterday on WCW. How is this possible? All right, back at my desk. One click away from refreshing my channel. What do you think about me? I'm cooking beans. I'm now in my own chat. What do you think about me? I'm cooking beans. I'm now in my own chat. Here I am on my chat. It didn't take me too long. This is what I like right here. These. This is the premium. The red bag chips. Ain't nothing better than the red bag. Okay. So now there's a bunch of corn chips in my beans. I'm stirring in the corn chips. really funny color. You'll get heartburn from eating. Nah, this is not heartburn. Look at that. Mexican food. Hell yeah, cheese, beans, and rice. You don't need nothing. About getting some chicken for it, but I didn't. Watch me eat this. Them tortilla chips can be sharp. Okay. Look at all that cheese. How are you gonna fuck up some beans and cheese? There's still a lot in here. Hot sauce is just salt. I ain't paying for no damn hot sauce. Better be. I don't use no damn taco sauce from Taco Bell. That's just. There's no such thing as a good free hot sauce. Where's my water? It's empty calories. I get real calories from the beans, the cheese, and the chips. There ain't no calories in hot sauce except sodium. You got to see I think my neighbor was accidentally in this episode. Did you see my neighbors? Let's listen to you gotta listen to my radio.
Hello, Ben. Simple call, my friend. I'm thinking that is the all-time winningest baseball pitcher from the Montreal Expos, who I had the privilege of catching for 2 years.
Yeah, with the Montreal Expos jokes, I don't follow them sometimes. Let me press the button to see what you guys are talking about. Remember the hiccups.
Mustang Guy 6981, what's up, bro? You cooking something up? Mustang Guy 6981, what is it? Aboaticum beans. Aboaticum WTF. Aboaticum mayo. Aboaticum, all those look tasty. Aboaticum, you are rad. Aboaticum, I add mayo to my beans. Aboaticum, I'm a freak like that. A beat 'em, whoa. Aboaticum, this is when soup turns into beans. Aboaticum bean. TN starting to think you can't cook. Teddy Belcher 4K Ultra Wide 21. 9 Here I am. TN Heartburn Heaven. TN Holy shit I got heartburn for you. TN You're going to shit sideways. TN Hot sauce, and you're set. TN Grow peppers. TN I'll send you some. Nine Star Galaxy was a unqueen. Meet again smiling face with sunglasses. TN Yes. 9 Star Galaxy Stop Smoke. Face. Teddy Belcher 4K Ultra Wide 21. 9 Hiccups again. Teddy Belcher 4K Ultra Wide 21. 9 Better than nothing. TN Like a Shart. Teddy Belcher 4K Ultra Wide 21. 9 Mean Dishes Out. Little watery don't LOL. 9 Star Galaxy Out here. Not done smoking form yesterday's stream. Speaking silhouette head. Speaking silhouette head. Speaking silhouette head. Speaking silhouette head. Monkey covering mouth. Speaking silhouette head. Speaking silhouette head. Speaking silhouette head. Monkey covering mouth. Teddy Belcher 4K Ultra Wide 21. 9 I hope I upside down. 9 Star Galaxy No tell me to sit down in the chat loudly crying face. Smiling face with glasses. And is that like when you shit and fall back into it? TN I think she's stuck. Nine Star Galaxy I'm not yapping sad pensive face. Sad pensive face. Sad pensive face. 29 hours and 31 minutes. 4. End. Teddy Belcher 4K Ultra Wide 21. 9. Teddy Belcher 4K Ultra Wide 21. 9. 1. 6. 2. 9.
Good episode. 1 like. 14 views. massive shit tomorrow. NFL week four picks lean on the Rams. I haven't really looked at the other games. A big Ram game this week. We're gonna cream of the Colts. It'll be. The rest of the schedule, who cares? Yeah, take the Rams and the over, yeah. Take the Steelers, because I had the Steelers going 4-0, and right now they have one loss. So I still have the Steelers on going into their bye week. Are the Steelers not in Ireland? Is this not a big game? Maybe the biggest Steeler game in the last couple of years? There, my final click, I have loaded week 4. It gave me week 3. Yeah, Minnesota in Ireland, they're gonna get beat up. Chat made it to the top, thank you. Try again. So, take the Rams, take the Steelers. Kansas City and Baltimore is a pretty big game. I'd lean on Baltimore versus Kansas City, as that might lock my third game to bet the over. Bet the over on Baltimore versus Kansas City. Bet the over on Pittsburgh, over on Baltimore. And Baltimore is going to win the Super Bowl. So they have to have a big week. When you're doing something for me, you can tell me to stop smoking. I have to do laundry tonight, man. I pulled off the sheets. I should be at the washing machine already. I'm not worried about fucking smoking. Smoking, that's easy. Do more laundry and stop sleeping with a blanket on your head. Japanese people used to do our laundry. That was when the good old days. You gotta do chores, and maybe then I'll not smoke for an hour. I run out every day. I run out of tobacco. Every day I stop smoking. I can go buy a pack in 3 hours. So this pack better last me. How many do I got? You want to count? Let's count. Do your fucking Sesame Street. New Yorkers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7.5. think the Jags will. In my long shot of the week, you could bet on the Jags to beat the San Francisco 49ers in San Francisco. In the long shot of the week, the Bears will probably beat the Raiders in Vegas. All these 1 p.m. games are long shots for the road to win. That's the Bears in Vegas, the Baltimore in Kansas City, Jags in San Francisco, the Colts in LA, the 1 o'clock games, 4 of them, Vegas, KC, San Francisco, all West Coast. Normal 1 p.m. is always a West Coast game. You can expect all 4 teams to win out of, but you know the Vegas and the Raiders will probably fail. The 49ers should beat the Jags, but the Jags are going to bring a good team. And the Colts have nothing. The Rams are the best team in football. Wake up. You don't have to wake up. You can skip the 10 o'clock games next week. Why would you want to wake up at 10 o'clock next week? Because you're going to wake up at 6:30 in the morning to watch the Steelers. And then you're going to go back to sleep during the game at Atlanta, the Saints at Buffalo. Nobody's going to watch that shit. Nobody's watching the Saints at Buffalo. Okay. Detroit at home versus Cleveland. The Patriots have a game versus the Panthers. The Giants at home versus the Chargers. Maybe the Chargers at New York is probably the biggest game of the 10 o'clock. Okay. Philadelphia does play at 10 a.m. versus Tampa Bay. That's a big game. But it's only one team can win it, and each team is pretty good. Eagles are better than the Bucks, but the Bucks have 2 Super Bowls. And the Eagles have 2 Super Bowls, so they're really an equal matchup. So you look at the Chargers, who have no Super Bowls coming in, versus the New York Giants, who have 4 Super Bowls. It's a big Chargers game at 10 a.m. Plus, they're undefeated, and they'll probably go 4-0. The big, they're an actual road favorite. If you call Philadelphia on the road versus Tampa, that game is really Tampa is the AFC South champions. It's just champion versus champion. They're both champions. Buffalo is the champs of the East versus the last place Saints. They're not last place, but whatever. Every time there's a Super Bowl at the Superdome, the Saints aren't there, so the Saints are clearly not the number 1 team in their own town. Washington is going to take Washington on the road versus Atlanta, maybe. But, a lot of NFL team, you forget Washington's in the league all the time, right? I don't drink flavored water. I like the water from Qatar. When you go to war versus the Arabs, you drink their water. It's pretty good. I didn't get a lot of it. I didn't bring any home. It's called Zamzam from the well under Mecca. Yeah. I'm not sure for sure that I even had authentic holy Zamzam water, but I assume that's what it was, what I was drinking. And I had to steal my fork from the Catholic Church. But now I got it. Man, humans should live in Siberia. We can just take nice things with us and it won't be that cold because we live underground. You want to see my best picture ever? Here we go. We don't get to have this one on very often. Yeah. You can see that. Can you see the magazine in? You see the magazine next to my ear? Because the weapon is loaded. My hair kind of going crazy in this picture. Okay. You know, the guy that took this picture, he loaded his M16 and pointed at me. And he wanted to blast me. But he ended up taking this picture and I'm standing over him with my M16 fully loaded. And I didn't point it at him. But the guy who took that picture wanted to blast me. Straight. You ever have your own unit pull their shit on you? He wasn't in my unit. We were just attached. I was attached to his unit. That's right. I was attached to his unit. He had the bunk by the door. I'm right next to the exit to the room, the tent when I did that picture. I had the bunk in the back of the tent. We had a tent with like 18 people in a tent. Yeah, that guy wanted to blast me. Because I kept deleting his Mario Sunshine save. Because it was on my memory card. You ever get killed over Super Mario? This time I went to war and we were playing Super Mario Sunshine. And I kept deleting this guy's save because he had more stars than me. But it was my game. It was my what do you call it? The old rules of the game was that it's my memory card. Fuck you, start. It was my copy of goddamn Mario Sunshine. He was just playing my Mario Sunshine when I wasn't there. Hey, man, what are you doing? You just playing Mario Sunshine. I mean, everybody else has their lame ass Mario stories, but my Mario story is the best. Okay. Now my brother sent me that copy of Mario in the mail because you can't buy a copy of Mario Sunshine in Afghanistan. And that game came out when I was during the mission. We had 13 or we had over 10 games on that GameCube. We did not have the up-to-date John Madden. We were playing Madden 2001 on GameCube, and the 2002 Madden was already on the shelf. So, I watched the Raiders lose the Super Bowl. I watched the Raiders all year reading the Army newspaper. It does cover NFL. Oh, he broke your back end TV? Damn, I'm sorry. Everybody sacrifices to play Mario sometimes. Your story says your cousin has a Mario story where he fought with you for the game and he broke your bike. And he snitched it and blamed it. And everybody was listening to his story. That's bullshit when they don't listen to your story. That's my life. I forget the parts of my story because I have 18,080 episodes. One episode every day. But I'm actually 18,079 days. Tomorrow will be my 18,080th. Every day is like an episode, and Hitler would be on his 50,000. Hitler is 50,000 days old, and I'm just a little old 18,000. And back in '76, half of the people that worked with Hitler were still alive and talking, and they want to let that guy who shot Kirk talk. They said Jimmy can't talk, and they tried to say California, please don't listen to California. Shut up, California. That's what they'd like. They'd like that. They'd like that a lot. But I never shut up. The Germans were fucked up because they took too much Tylenol and they had autistic children. That's what happened. And now Trump is banning Tylenol at acetaminophen. They're going to blame Tylenol for starting World War II now. That's the current narrative based upon Forbes. Fortune 500. Everybody's talking about the corrupt. Hitler did what he could with what he had, but the ethnic cleansing started with gas chambers for their own people in 1939. They're gassing Tylenol babies. Now, the rest of the world didn't have the problem. They didn't have pill popping women. A lot of birth control and headache medicine is really bad for you. I don't take headache medicine. Okay. Bro needs to be stopped. I am the most dangerous person on earth. That's right. Yeah, no. Nine Star Galaxy has seen a lot of people. He doesn't and he recognizes. I have 30 more years. By the time I hit, but you can retire when you're 80. Okay, I have to be a public servant and run your mouth in front of a webcam like all the other YouTubers. People without a profile picture, I don't even look at their channel. You know, if you want people to take you seriously, like I'm gonna click on 9 Star Galaxy. I'll go to your channel. Okay. 9 Star Galaxy. 2 subscribers. Okay, let's look at. Oh, you got that basic channel, bro. He's got the channel. It ain't even a goddamn YouTube. He's got on that. This TN. Is that you, TN? Let me try that again, TN. Man, TN, you ain't even on YouTube, bro. How you not even on YouTube? You ain't. What the hell are you watching on? Witness protection? Is that the witness protection? Make fun of you. You think do you live in a prison? Do you live in a prison? Bro. Bro's not even on YouTube. How you damn commentating? Exactly. I'm on the $300 laptop. It lets me see shit that I couldn't see on the iPhone. Okay, upgrading the RAM and the graphics isn't going to change what I fucking see on my damn laptop. You understand? The laptop lets me see shit with low settings. I gotta scrub my bathroom floor today. You're watching on a Samsung S46 smart refrigerator. TN, you remind me of that girl who crashed her plane with her dad. You named yourself after the girls that fly planes. She called TN Fly Girl was her name. Last person I know named TN. The water's almost all gone. Why can't I just get regular people to watch my show? You're all welcome to watch my show, okay? I'm gonna mod 10. Now I'm gonna be like, oh no, it won't let me mod him. Oh, sorry, I'm gonna pretend that I actually went through the process. And why can't I mod 10? 10, you're an honorary mod now. So take Pittsburgh in Ireland. Take the Rams at home. Those are strong picks. Do I really back up my third pick? Any third pick I made was just kind of reaching for a quick dialogue. I'll take the Buffalo at home at 10 a.m. There you have. Party or parlay will have a 10 a.m. game. Buffalo should beat the Saints easy. The Saints will shit upside down. Listen, think about the Saints bending over and taking a big shit and then falling back on it. Okay, that's how we remember who to bet on. There's no mind tricks to play with the Colts and Rams. You just have to know the Rams are better, and the Rams are at home. Okay, the Colts are a fraudulent 3-0 team, and the Rams were the closest to winning the Super Bowl last year. And then as for the Vikings on the road in Ireland, they don't have the star power, and Aaron Rodgers is going to throw the ball as hard as he can in Ireland. I expect some very big, long DK Metcalf touchdowns. There's no way. They say Nick Bosa is out for the season. They didn't say DK Metcalf and Rodgers aren't playing in Ireland. Okay. And I see the subs moving around a lot. The Steelers might not be mature enough to win. You know, you never know. Like they're too busy on TikTok. Cam Hayward said he's washed. He's done the season. He's not going to play nose tackle. He's going to go back to defensive end probably for the last couple of games. The Steelers. Back to the vape pen, and I made it to an hour on this episode. I didn't plan that. Didn't think I'd do that. I was just cooking beans really quick, right? Still have to eat these beans and hit the bathroom floor. I'm at 16 views in 1 hour. Good episode. I like making episodes. If you tap it up, I'll make more episodes. So tap it up. I got 2 likes. Thanks for tapping it twice. If one person tapped it twice, that means I got 2. You know, I got 2 likes. That means I got 4 taps. 1, 2, 3, 4. So technically, even though it only says 2 people liked, I say 4. Thanks for tapping it 4 times. Yeah. We're competing with all the other shows. I just have to enjoy my show to have faith in making my show.